Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at, is your body all he cares about? And the reason why I'm doing this reading today is because sometimes when we're starting to talk to someone new or date someone new, especially as women, we don't always know if that guy just wants us for our body, for, ulterior motives. And yeah, sometimes it's just nice to get that confirmation, to know we can trust that person, to know that person is not just wanting us for our looks or our body or superficial reasons only. So, how this reading is going to work is we have 4 piles to choose from. You're going to pick whichever one you are most drawn to with the person on your mind. And then in the actual piles, we're going to do a confirmation that this is your pile. And then we're going to answer this question about the person on your mind. So for pile number 1, we have Rose Quartz with the Mythos Tarot. For pile 2, we have the Shell with the Light Seers Tarot. For pile 3, we have Strawberry Obsidian with the Sacred Sisterhood Tarot. And for pile 4, we have Green Aventurine with the Ethereal Visions Tarot. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. So hopefully by now you have picked a pile. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my palatable ones. If you chose this rose quartz crystal in the Mythos Tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at, does he only care about your body? So the reason I'm doing this reading is because sometimes we date someone new, or we're talking to someone new, or interested in someone new, and we don't always know if they just care about, our body or the sexual things, or if it is more than that, if it's true and genuine. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. How this is going to work is we're first going to take a look at the confirmation that this is your pile, and then we're going to take a look at the question at hand. But before we start, I just wanted to say thank you all for 25K. I was so happy and excited when I saw we reached that milestone. I have so much appreciation and love for you all and gratitude, so thank you so much. I was away when we did reach this milestone, so today's the first reading where I'm back home, and I had a bunch of pre-recorded readings up. So yeah, I just wanted to give my gratitude there. Also, I just wanted to say something important before we start. The giveaway winner has not yet reached out to me. The giveaway winner was Tripty Deb. So if that's your name, please reach out to me in my email address, psychicsirenttarot@gmail.com. You can also find it in my channel's About section to claim your free reading. So let's get started with your reading now. Okay, so Spirit Guides of pile number 1. Spirit Guides of pile number 1s. Can we please do a quick confirmation that this is in fact their pile? A confirmation on their connection to their person, on their mind, or just them, or the person in general. So we have the 7 of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Devil in the reverse. We have the Ace of Cups. And the Page of Pentacles. So we do have the 9 of Swords showing up at the back of the deck. So what I'm getting here is a situation in a confirmation that this is your pile. You may be in a situation with a person where some of you, this is a new connection, whereas for some of you, you've been with this person for some time. but you don't yet know whether it is worth it to hold on to this connection or not. You're kind of stuck in this predicament of overthinking, worrying about the future, and whether there will be change in the future, whether there will be something good in the future with your connection. And I know this sounds kind of generic, but just hear me out here. What I'm seeing here is maybe this person is more of this like sexual person, more of that type of person that has more of a sexual nature to them. Maybe they've been, very vocal about how attracted they are to you in that way, or maybe they've shown it a lot. Like maybe this is a very passionate connection in that sense, but you're not yet sure if this person really genuinely loves you for you, or if this is worth holding on to long term. That's kind of just what I'm seeing in the energies. And what I'm seeing here is maybe you've seen certain red flags within this person, but you're not really sure if they are truly red flags or if you're just overthinking so much that you're trying to find problems where they don't exist. So maybe you're kind of stuck in this predicament where, you're kind of thinking, is this intuition or is this just fear? Is this just trauma? Is this anxiety? You're not really sure if the person truly is good for you or not. So that is what I see here. The one thing I do see here, one thing you may be concerned about in this confirmation that this is your pile is if this person is just love bombing you or if it's genuine love. Because one thing I do see with the Knight of Cups, Seven of Swords, I just get this intuitive feeling that maybe this person has come on very strong ever since the beginning. And it's kind of like they're very either vocal or showy about like expressing admiration for you or love for you, depending on where you're at in your connection. And you're not really sure if it's over the top, if it's genuine, like them just being a little bit obsessed with you, or if it's them kind of just love bombing you or trying to manipulate you with their love. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, you're not sure if it's love bombing or if it's genuine expression of love, because it seems like they express certain things to you too quickly and you're not really sure. That's kind of the feeling I get here. So with the devil being in the reverse, maybe you have noticed some things about this person, maybe that they're not quite aware of yet. Maybe, again, you've noticed some red flags about them, and maybe you have expressed that to this person, and you're not really sure if this person is actually going to make a decision to make some kind of change here. You're not really sure if this is a connection that's going to work in the long run, and you may be just overthinking a lot, like I said previously. So it seems like they're doing certain things within the connection that you're not happy with, where you don't want to be stuck in a toxic connection, and you're not sure if they're actually going to change this behavior or if you're just like having wishful thinking is what I'm hearing. So you're trying to kind of get to know this person in a way, see what they do, analyze them a little bit. You're curious to see what steps they take and, if they're actually going to make certain decisions to change, because it seems like you've been disappointed about certain things that happen within the connection. I feel that intuitively. And with the Ace of Cups, you do have a genuine liking towards this person or love towards the person, but you're just not sure whether this is going to work long term or not for you. And maybe you're that type of person that doesn't want to waste your time. You want to know if something's going to work or not. And that is something I see here, because you don't want to invest so much of your time, energy, and love and get attached to a person too quickly if they're not going to be good for you. So that's what I see within your energy. If you resonate with this part, then this is your pile. If not, then I would suggest picking another pile you may be drawn to. So let's see. Does this person on their mind only care about their body, about the more sexual things, or is this genuine love or a genuine liking towards them? So we have the Star. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Nine of Cups at the back of the deck. Okay, I'll pull more as we go along. Okay, so before we actually answer the question here, I do see a little bit of advice and insight from Spirit. Spirit doesn't want to just give you a yes or no answer. They want to really give you information here to help clear the worries, to help you sort of manage the situation and know what to do here. So firstly, Spirit is showing me that you have certain wishes for love. I know most people do, but it's kind of like you've maybe always wanted love. You've always wished for it. You've always wanted somebody to hold on to for a long time, a more long time kind of love, a long-term kind of love. Maybe some of you have always wanted to get married, have always wanted to have kids. Whatever it is, like you've always wished for something, some kind of outcome in love. And maybe you're not sure if this person is going to be what you wish for in the end. And again, you don't want to waste your time, like I said before. But in order for you to fully know your answer and fully be sort of accepting of it and have clarity, you're going to need to give this person some time. So you're going to have to give this person some time, really analyze their behavior, see what happens, and see if they are willing to make any kind of changes. See if they're, serious about you by how they take action towards you. I guess time is going to be the biggest thing that tells you if this person is really serious about you. Consistency, if this person is sometimes very loving and then sometimes not, that's going to show you how serious they are about you. If this person, doesn't make plans for the future and you want to take it to the next level, that's going to show you, it's kind of like time is going to show you how serious this person is about you. If they are truly a keeper, if it is truly worth holding on to, and if there is truly hope here that this person can be what you wish for in love. So you're kind of going to have to take a leap of faith here with the Fool showing up next. And just trust in your own intuition is what I'm hearing too. I feel like you have this ability to channel information that kind of transforms your future outcomes and situations. So when you listen to your intuition, even if the outcome of the future was more so negative, you have the ability to change the outcome of the situation. Not with this person, but just in general. And what I am seeing here is you're kind of in this unknown phase where you don't have clarity, but the more you kind of take baby steps towards this connection, the more you're going to see things in a big picture kind of way. So what I am seeing here is maybe for some of you, this is like the beginning stages of a connection with the Fool, the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups that came out earlier, Ace of Swords. This all points to something new. So for a lot of you, it is something new. For others of you, maybe it's the newer stages of a connection where, even at the 2-year mark, it's still kind of new, where you haven't yet gotten serious yet, When I say serious, I mean talks of the future, kids, marriage, things like that. So that's what I'm definitely seeing here. It's kind of like the more you take steps towards this, you're going to see the bigger picture, and then you're going to see, okay, this is the person I want to hold on to, no, they're not. You know, you're going to have your answer, you're going to have your clarity. So what I do see within the energy is this person is a very sexual person, and sometimes it confuses you because you're not really sure if it's just that. Maybe there's some imbalances here in terms of the sexual drives you both have. So maybe this person, comes on a little bit strong there, or, wants the more pleasurable things more often than you do. Maybe there's some kind of imbalance here in terms of what you both want. That's what I see with Ace of Wands, Two of Pentacles reverse. Because what I'm seeing here is kind of like this energy where maybe this person talks about sex a lot, or, compliments your sexiness a lot, or shows that kind of attraction they have to you a lot, or talks about it a lot, where it kind of confuses you because maybe you don't think about it that much or crave it that as much as they do. That's kind of what I'm seeing with the Two of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Wands. So is this person only caring about their body and the more sexual desires, or is it real? Three of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Seven of Swords. What else? The Emperor. The Three of Swords. Oh, interesting. Nine of Wands, the World, and Justice. So what I am seeing is this person is honest with you. They wouldn't backstab you. That's what I'm seeing. And if they were to do that, I know they'd feel really guilty. This person does have a conscience, so they're not a bad person. That's what I do see. I do see that they're trying to be honest and open with you and everything like that, so that is a good thing. I do think that this person does genuinely like you or care for you. They wouldn't want to hurt you, okay? That's what I'm seeing within their energy. And one thing I do see about him, I think this is going to open your eyes a little bit once message spirit is giving me about this person, is that he may not intend to sort of make you feel like all he wants is sex or all he wants is your body. He may not intend to do that, but I see some kind of pain here he has that he has to heal from. And he is self-aware of this pain or trauma that he has. It's kind of like he's been heartbroken, he's gone through some things. I don't know what this is, it could be different for all of you. But this pain has influenced him in a way. This heartbreak has influenced him in a way. And it doesn't have to be romantic heartbreak, but just things that have hurt his heart in his lifetime, things that have wounded him. And it sort of created this barrier, this protective barrier around his heart where he struggles to be vulnerable with people. He struggles to get real with people in relationship kind of settings, romantic connections, right? And he struggles to kind of do that because of that protective barrier around his heart. So he may not only want you for your body, but he may struggle to get deeper, to get real, to be honest and genuine about his feelings, about what he wants for the future. And this is not an excuse for him, but it's more so insight into this if you do see the struggle within him. I see that one thing about him is he does want to grow, and in the cycle, he is self-aware of it. And he does have a plan for the future, a goal for the future with you. And I do see that he wants to work on himself. If you do resonate with that message I said earlier about this person having certain red flags or things about them that you're not happy about. So I do see him intending to actually heal that with Chiron here, because Chiron is the wounded healer. And I don't see him having intentions to actually hurt you. I know the Seven of Swords is here, and often when we see this, we're like, oh, this person doesn't have good intentions. But I'm reading this differently because Chiron is here. This is the wounded healer. The Eight of Pentacles next to the Seven of Swords, I see this as wanting to work through our own baggage and our own things that we're not happy with about ourselves even. So sometimes we notice, okay, I'm doing this in my relationships. It's not good for my relationships. It's not healthy long term for my relationships. I need to change something. That's what I see with these two card combinations. And with Justice here, I see a sense of honesty. So that is what I'm seeing here. He doesn't just want you for your body, but he may be that type of person that just has a lot of sexual drive. And he may be learning to not, just show that to you, but also show the real feelings he has. It's kind of like he struggles to share that with you or with people in general because of that protective barrier around the heart, because of not wanting to get hurt. So I do see him trying or intending to try to at least change that about himself. So that's one good thing I see. To answer your question, no, he doesn't just care about your body. He does see something he wants within you and the connection and potential here. And he does want to change something, but whether he actually goes and does this is up to him. So this is your answer here. I really hope this gave you clarity and helped you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, I've hand number 2s. If you chose this shell and the Light Seers Tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at, does he only care about your body? Please be aware that this is a general reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest. The reason I'm doing this reading is because sometimes we're talking to somebody new or interested or dating somebody, and we don't always know, especially as women, if that guy is just interested in our body, the sexual things, or if it's true, genuine liking or love. So that is the reason why we're doing this reading today. How we're going to do this is we're first going to do a quick confirmation that this is your pile. If you resonate with it, then it is your pile. If not, then you can click on another pile you may be drawn to. And then after that, we're going to answer the actual question. So before we get started, I just have a few things I want to say. I just got back from being away from home, so this is my first video being home. And I want to say thank you to you all for 25k. I really, really appreciate you all and have so much gratitude for you, so thank you. Another thing I want to speak on that's very important is the giveaway winner has not yet reached out to me for their free reading. So if your name is Tripty Deb, please reach out to me at my email address, psychicsirentarot@gmail.com. It is also in my channels about for your free giveaway, for your free reading. So now let's get started with your reading. So Spirit Guides of pile number 2s. Spirit Guides of pile number 2s. It is 12:12 on the clock. That may be an angel number for somebody here. Can we please do a confirmation that this is their pile? Confirmation that this is their pile, please. So we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles reversed. The High Priestess reversed. And the Nine of Cups. Okay, so I'm just seeing information about your pile immediately. So if this resonates, this is definitely your pile. One thing I can see about your connection is maybe a lot of you watching this pile have been in this connection for a long time. This is not a new connection. Or, maybe if you haven't been with this person for a long time, I also have another thing I see here. So let me just explain what I see. Bear with me. So the Eight of Pentacles here could indicate, I'm seeing some of you, like your person, maybe you're married or you live with them, and they've been working a lot more, maybe working overtime and spending a lot less time with you. And I definitely see that. So let's say some of you are married or live with this person, and you've noticed that lately, maybe they come home a little bit later from work. 333. I just saw that angel number. Or maybe you notice that they're working a lot more, or, you know, after work they're answering certain emails and you don't really know if they're truly answering emails or talking to somebody else. So maybe you're suspecting something here about them, but you're not really sure if it's true or not, with the Seven of Swords reverse. And also Ace of Wands reverse is at the back of the deck. So I see a situation where maybe some of you have been with this person for a long time, and the passion and the sex has kind of like is not there as much as it used to be. And maybe for a lot of you, like, you haven't been intimate with this person for some time now, and you're kind of wondering, are they looking for it elsewhere? And with the Six of Pentacles reverse, for a lot of you, maybe you've noticed this person hasn't been giving you as much time or attention or love as they used to. Maybe they used to be very generous with their time and affection with you, but it hasn't been consistent, or it has increasingly gotten lesser over time. I hope that makes sense. I think my grammar's wrong there, but anyways, I'm just laughing at myself sometimes. But if you haven't been in this connection for a long time and you don't resonate with that, maybe there's a situation here where some of you, maybe if it is something new, I see a situation where maybe you feel a little bit restless because maybe you've been talking to this person for some time now. And I'm hearing maybe you feel like this person's losing interest, because I'm hearing these song by Kali Uchis that goes like, I don't want to be your cigarette, I don't want to be your ashtray. And she says something along the lines of, like, you used to be so interested, but it seems like you're losing interest, something along those lines. So I heard that song in my mind, and I heard that line. So it's kind of like you're feeling a little bit restless, anticipating some kind of bad change here. Like, why is this person losing interest? Are they busy a lot? They're not answering my messages? I see something for somebody here, something like that. You're wondering if they're slow ghosting you, if they still feel the same way. So those are the two scenarios I see here. Either couples that live with this person and you're very serious and they've been working a lot more or spending a lot more time doing other things and not giving you as much attention, and the kind of sex isn't as much as it used to be, and you're wondering, you're suspecting something, if they're looking for it elsewhere or if they're fully loyal. And then for others of you, it's like this person, they're not giving you as much time or effort, or not speaking to you as much anymore. So you're wondering if it's truly real, if it's falling apart or not, if it's all in your head, that kind of energy. With the High Priestess being in reverse, what Spirit is telling me is you may feel as though you don't know what to do next. You may feel as though you lack the intuitive clarity. You're not really sure if the suspicion, for those that are suspecting something, is actually true, if it's actually your intuition, or if you're just making things up in your mind because of fears. So that is one thing I do see. With the Nine of Cups here, you definitely wish for something good to come out of this outcome, for it not to be that, but you may also be scared that, what if it is my intuition and I'm wishing for something and holding on to this person and, wanting something bad to not happen, but what if it is true? So you're kind of stuck in this back and forth where you're not really sure. And if you resonate with this message, with this confirmation that this is your pile, then this is your pile. If not, please pick another pile. So let's see. So Spirit Guides of pile number 2's this whole pack of cards just wanted to fall out. Let's see. Seven of Swords reverse, same cards. Okay, same cards. I'm going to put them away. Ace of Wands reversed, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Seven of Wands, the Chariot, the Three of Cups. So is this person only caring about your body? Let's see. Okay, so if you resonate with that message of maybe you haven't been intimate in a long time, maybe some of you actually have like are married to this person, have children with this person, have certain responsibilities to fulfill. I see that for a lot of you watching, whereas for others of you, maybe it's just a situation where you've gotten a lot more serious in your connection and the connection has reached its next stage, but you're not really sure if that next stage is something good or something bad. So what Spirit is showing me is often what happens in connections. I can't make a generalization for every connection, but for your connection, and I'm seeing 12221 on the clock, is when we get more serious with a person, sometimes that passion hasn't died, but I watched this therapist that kind of helps couples with their sex lives, and she basically said something like, you know, the beginning stages of your relationship, it's like so much passion, it's like you're all over each other, you just want each other so much, and then you eventually things start to subside where it's not as passionate anymore, where you start to gain genuine love for the person and emotions for the person, and you know, it's not like you're going to be having those same desires you had in the beginning. So I see your connection reaching that next stage where maybe there isn't as much lust here, but more of a genuine emotional connection here. And maybe you're kind of fighting this off because you don't know if it's something bad or good. And that's normal because it's something's changing in your connection and you're not really sure if it's good or not. But it is a good thing because the Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Cups is here, which tells me the connection is getting more serious and more emotional in nature, more deep in nature, where your person maybe doesn't feel the need to actually do that as much with you because they maybe want to express love in more genuine ways or more emotional ways. But that still doesn't answer the question of why they've been putting in less effort. Let me just read this. So that is something I see with these cards. Seven of Wands, the Chariot. I don't think that this person wants to move on from you. And I don't think that they want to hurt you. Let me just see what other cards we have here. Ace of Cups, Three of Wands reversed, the Lovers reversed, the King of Swords, Justice reversed, and the Devil. Okay, so I do see that your person feels this change happening as well, where something within your connection is stabilizing and becoming more solid, right? And that may be scaring this person. As I say that, I hear slight faint ringing in my ear. So, you know, this connection reaching its next stage of seriousness maybe scaring this person where maybe they're putting in less effort into the connection because of that. I do see that they genuinely care for you and have, you know, feelings for you with the Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, and those feelings are getting a lot deeper. So now they're starting to get insecure, I feel. Why are they insecure? They're starting to like fear committing to a person forever or feeling these deep feelings for a person and maybe it hurting them in some way. So I feel this person has some kind of resistance towards you, which is why they're putting in less effort and maybe why you're suspecting them of being dishonest. And it's kind of like because their feelings for you are getting much deeper, they're resisting it because it's kind of like they're fearing, you know, having strong feelings for a person and that person maybe deceiving them or it not working out in the future due to outside circumstances outside of their control, and then them kind of sort of just staying stuck within having all those feelings for you. So it seems like they're gaining more feelings for you but resisting it. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here. So, if they have been working a lot more, maybe they're avoiding you in a little bit unconsciously because their mind is telling them that they shouldn't feel these things so deeply because it's going to hurt them. So it's a fear here. Or if they're not messaging you as much, maybe they're unconsciously avoiding you because they notice their feelings getting deeper and they're running from their own feelings. I'll be honest here, I don't think this person is emotionally mature or emotionally available fully. It seems like they run from their own feelings, and it seems like this is a type of person, the type of man that gets uncomfortable when he feels things and then he runs from it, which is kind of a red flag, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to say this, but I do see potential here of him maybe speaking to other people because of this fear of commitment. Because justice is reverse, which to me can sometimes represent just dishonesty. Three of Cups, other people or outside things getting in the way of your connection. Like, for example, work or them putting in the effort towards other things but not you. It's kind of like you're just having trouble moving to the next stage of your connection. And that is something I definitely see here. So I feel like this whole reading has gone off topic, but I feel like maybe this is why you want to know the question, does he only care about your body? Maybe because you want to know if he's that type of man that only cares about sex, and maybe there's less of that happening between the two of you, and you're wondering, does he care about that? Is he going to look for it elsewhere? Is he going to stay loyal to me? Maybe that's your motive for watching this reading, and maybe that's why I've gone a little bit off topic here. So let's see. Does he only care about their body? Does he only care about the sex? Is he talking to other people like they're suspecting? 4 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 9 of Wands, 8 of Cups. So this person has certain patterns. He has certain patterns it's happened in the past with the 6 of Cups here many times, and it's become a pattern right now. And I'm also hearing that this may be a past life pattern too, that his soul came here to work on in this lifetime. So I see there's a pattern here of walking away when things get hard. When connections reach that stage of a relationship where there's no longer butterflies on the honeymoon period and we have to really put in the work to, build a connection, I see that this person has a tendency to either detach or walk away before things get hard or when things get stale. And I'm not saying your connection is stale or that this person is bored. But what I am saying is it's normal for that to happen at some stage in a connection. You're not always going to be passionate with the person like you were, in the first honeymoon period. That happens. Things get hard in relationships and we have to work through certain issues and challenges. And it's like this person, I think he doesn't know what love is. He seeks that honeymoon period and the butterflies and the passion, but he's never felt this true, genuine love where you're gaining deep emotional feelings for the person and, wanting to stick with them and caring for them. And I think that's scaring him away in some way because he's never felt that before. He's never dealt with this before. So he's not a bad person, don't get me wrong. And he doesn't want to hurt you. But I don't know if I would fully trust this person if I were you. So maybe your suspicions are leading to something. I'm not saying they're fully correct. I can't tell you that. But maybe it is your intuition trying to tell you that this person may not be as trustworthy as you may want them to be. Because I kind of see this tendency to leave when things get hard, and some kind of commitment phobia of this person, or them not truly knowing what real love is, and them not truly being emotionally available. So I want to be honest in this reading. And it's not that he just cares about sex or the body or things like that. That's not really the answer I'm getting here, but it's more so he kind of seeks that honeymoon period and the butterflies and the passion and all that. And he has this misconception where he thinks it's love. But then eventually that subsides and the connection becomes real and grounded with the Ace of Pentacles at the back of the deck. And that kind of leaves, because that's not true love, that's just passion and lust. Do you get what I mean? So he's confusing passion for love, and I think that's where he's going wrong. I hope that answers your question enough, but I wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket with this person if I were you, or have my hopes up too high with this person if I were you. That is just my opinion based off these cards. Because even as I'm looking at these cards, I don't know if this person's going to get cold feet and run, or if they're going to move past that uncomfortable stage and actually stick with you. I'm not saying he's cheating or he's going behind your back, but I'm saying that I don't know if I fully trust this man's energy, okay? That's just what I'm saying here. So this is your reading. I really hope this reading resonated with you and gave you clarity, the answers you were looking for about your person. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number threes. If you chose the Strawberry Obsidian Crystal and the Sacred SisterHood Tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at, does he only care about your body, or is it more than that? Because, sometimes we start talking to someone new, we're interested in someone new, or we're dating someone, and sometimes as women, we don't really know if that guy is just wanting something from us, or if he actually truly cares for us. So that is what this reading is going to be exploring today. How this is going to work is I'm first going to do a confirmation that this is your pile. If you resonate with it, then this is your pile. If not, then please pick another pile. And then we're going to take a look at the question at hand here. So before I get started, I just have a few things I want to say. I just got back home from a trip, so I haven't been able to actually make videos. I've had pre-recorded videos up. So I just wanted to say thank you all for 25K. I really, really appreciate you all and have so much gratitude for you. If you are the giveaway winner, if your name is Tripty Deb, please reach out to me. The giveaway winner has not yet reached out to me, so you can reach out to me at psychicsirentarot@gmail.com, and you can find my email in the channel's about section. So let's get started with your reading. So spirit guides of pile number threes. Spirit guides of pile number threes. Can we please do a quick confirmation that this is their pile? So this is the Eight of Wands in the reverse, the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Wands reversed. I see the Death card reversed. Okay, the Star, Queen of Pentacles, and Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords at the back of the deck. So I think with your pile, the confirmation that this is your pile is, I don't think you really have seen any red flags within this person. And I don't think you necessarily suspect this person of doing anything wrong. So if you resonate with that, then this can definitely be your pile. But I do think the reason why you're watching this reading is maybe more so out of curiosity, and because I see you're more so the type of person that's a truth seeker. You know, you want the truth to be available to you, and you don't want to be stuck in lies, you know. You don't like people that lie to you. You value truth and honesty in your connections, and that is a big deal breaker for you when people are dishonest. So you leave, you cut people off when they're dishonest. And if you resonate with this, then this is your pile. Maybe you're watching this out of a sense of curiosity and seeking the truth. I just saw 333. But the reason why you're also watching this is because maybe you've had certain experiences in the past that you are trying to heal from and let go of. When it comes to men only wanting you for physicalities. And you are currently trying to work through this, but maybe you've noticed that it's hard to kind of move on from the things you've been through in life. It's hard to kind of get through it, and maybe it's caused certain insecurities with, you know, your previous connections and what you've experienced within them with men in general. So maybe you've just had a lot of bad experiences with men in general, where maybe either they only want you for your body or sex, or maybe you've just had bad experiences in relationships where maybe there has been lying or, you know, things like that. So I think you're trying to get over it and trying to move on from it, but I think you're still in this kind of stage of healing where even if you just try to forget it, you won't, because the healing journey is not linear. It takes time to fully let go of something. Just like when the caterpillar is, you know, transforming into the butterfly, it takes time for that transformation to happen. It takes stages, you know what I mean? So not be easy on yourself. What's the word? Be compassionate with yourself. Don't be hard on yourself, and know that this healing journey is not linear. But what I'm seeing here is maybe this caused certain insecurities, because maybe some of you, there were other experiences where maybe you wanted certain men around you, but then they went for like, I'm seeing something here of like the prettier friend, or, you know, maybe sometimes you have felt like, you know, do men really like me? Or I don't know, there's this kind of confused feeling where for some of you it's like maybe men have only gone after you for your looks or for sex and things like that, and had ulterior wants and motives with you. And maybe for others of you, it's like you never really knew if they really wanted you, or if they wanted the other person that we perceive as more prettier, or, you know, so there's a certain type of insecurity here, either from, you know, things people have said to us or done to us, and or just the way people have treated us. So it can be either or, where maybe you have compared yourself to other people or wanted to sort of fit a mold of how you should look, because maybe you perceived it as, okay, men go after, you know, the pretty girls and things like that. So I don't know if some of you have struggled with that. So maybe you want to know if he's the type of person that only goes after looks, or if he wants more to connections. Maybe that's the reason you're watching this reading for others of you as well, and curiosity. So if you resonate with this, then this is your pile. And I feel like you don't want to be in connections where, like in the past, maybe you didn't know your worth and you stayed longer in connections than you should have, even friendships, when they weren't treating you right, and you don't want to do that anymore. I see that you're a very humble person. But you're trying to gain more confidence in yourself. Not necessarily egotism, but confidence. And, you know, confidence and body positivity or body neutrality, or, you know, just looking at yourself in the mirror and loving yourself as the way you are, even through the insecurities. And if you resonate with this, then this is your pile. So the person on their mind, is he only caring about their body? Is this something where he only wants, you know, the sexual things, or is this a genuine liking or love he has towards pile 3? We have the Hierophant. I forgot the word of the card. Nine of Swords, the Queen of Cups. Okay, so I see that you're opening up your throat chakra as well. You're trying to become more vocal about your boundaries when it comes to love and relationships. What are your deal breakers and what you're not going to deal with? And you're trying to be firm and fierce with that, where you're not letting the person get away with things, because maybe you've been too tolerant in the past and let people get away with things and they continued to do it and didn't respect you. So you're trying to be more, I just feel it in my throat chakra energies, like you're trying to be more firm with your boundaries. And I think that is a good thing for your relationships. The lovers, oh, the Ace of Wands, the lovers. I think that's a good thing for your relationships because, boundaries sort of chase away people that aren't going to respect you. We have the Empress in reverse. So another card pointing towards certain insecurities. Okay, so I think you're trying to heal these insecurities within yourself and feel beautiful as you are and, love yourself as you are. So that's something I definitely see here. To actually answer the question of this person. So the one thing I do see about this person is this is a loyal person. You have nothing to worry about. I'm not gonna lie, there are some challenges when it comes to your connection. If this is new, expect challenges to be there, but don't expect this connection to be hard. I don't see this connection being so hard that it just feels draining to be in this, or just feels like you're crying every day. I don't see an energy like that, but I do see certain lessons you're going to learn together in this connection if you choose to be in this connection, of course. And those lessons are going to lead to more wisdom and actually help you create a healthier connection in the future. So the one thing I see about you is maybe sometimes you don't know how to tell between your intuition and fears because of your previous experiences. And I think that has been a theme in all the first three piles, just showing up in different ways. Because I feel like you're that type of person that feels for people and has compassion and understands that, okay, sometimes people make mistakes and you want to give them a second chance to truly see. So maybe you've gone through stages where maybe you cut people off the first time they did something, and then maybe you realize, oh, I should at least give people the benefit of the doubt because nobody's perfect. But then where do we draw the line? So maybe you've struggled with that. And with this person, I actually see that they're a very loyal person. They're not the type of person that will have, a wandering eye or look outside the connection for gratification. Maybe you, for example, walk around in public with this person and wonder, is this man looking at other women while he's with me? Or, when we're not together, is he as loyal? Is he gonna look for somebody else? Because sometimes when we have these insecurities, I see an insecurity here where it's like self-comparison, comparing maybe yourself to other women and being like, would he go for her? Or, that kind of energy. I don't see him being that type of person. And, if there are any insecurities where it's like, I'm insecure about this and this, is he superficial where he'd, I hope you get what I mean. I don't know how to explain it. Is he superficial where he only cares about the physical or not? But I see he actually maybe even loves the things you're insecure about, finds the things you're insecure about sexy and beautiful. And, I feel like there is a mixture here of him, liking your body and being attracted to your body and being attracted to you in general in that way. But then I also do think that he does genuinely like you. And I think that he's that type of person, when he commits to somebody, he only has eyes for them and nobody else. So, if you resonate with this and if you intuitively feel like this is your person, then, you can definitely trust this person. I don't even really feel the need to pull more cards because as I'm in this person's energy, I just feel secure. Like spirit is making me feel secure in the sense of knowing that you can trust this person, knowing that there's nothing to worry about, knowing that, this person, if they were to commit to you, they only have eyes for you if you're not dating yet. If you are dating, know that they won't ever stray along the path. Know that they don't just care about your body. Yes, they are attracted to you in that way, but it's a mixture of love and lust, if I just have to put it in simple terms. So I don't think he's that type of superficial person that just cares about, a person's body and sex and things like that. So this is where I'll leave your reading. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number fours. If you chose this green Aventurine crystal and the Ethereal Visions Tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at, does he only care about your body? So the reason I'm doing this reading is because sometimes we as women sometimes have a hard time telling and discerning, if a man just wants us for our body and for sex, or if it's, just genuine love or liking. And yeah, that is the reason why I'm doing this reading today. So how we're going to do this is we're first going to do a quick confirmation that this is your pile. If you resonate with the confirmation, then you can continue watching. If you don't, I would suggest picking another pile. So only take what resonates, leave the rest. Before we get started, I also just have a few things I'd like to say. I just got back from a trip, so I had some pre-recorded videos up, and I haven't had the chance to say thank you in a video for 25K. So thank you all. I'm so grateful for all of you, and I appreciate all of you so much. And I wouldn't be here without you, so thank you. The giveaway winner has not yet reached out to me. So the giveaway winner was Tripty Deb. If that is your name, please reach out to me at psychicsirentarot@gmail.com. You can also find my email address in the channel's about section. So let's get started with your reading. So spirit guides of pile number fours, may I please look into a quick confirmation that this is their pile? So this is so weird. I was like tasting grapes and a card with grapes came out like right in this moment. That's just so trippy and weird. 9 of Pentacles. I'm going to research the spiritual meaning of grapes because that may be significant. We have the 5 of Pentacles. It was so weird. Like I was thinking, I'm tasting grapes energetically. What's that about? And then I see a card with grapes. Page of Pentacles. Judgment. Okay. And King of Cups reversed. So the one thing I see about this pile is you have ancestors on your side. Like you have the strong connection to your ancestors. And even if you don't, reach out to your ancestors or pray to them or anything like that, just know that you are spiritually protected by your ancestors. When it comes to dusty, musty, nasty men that, don't have the best interest in mind towards you, your ancestors are always going to reveal the truth to you, even if you don't want to see it. And that's one thing I'll say about your ancestors. They will protect you by taking people out of your life. So know that rejection is always protection for you, not just when it comes to men, but also when it comes to opportunities in general and friendships too. So your ancestors protect you heavily, and you're extremely lucky for that because, I'm kind of hearing they're your ride or die. Like they will reveal anything to you about people that don't have your best interest in mind. They will remove men from your life that aren't emotionally available or aren't, capable of loving you the way you deserve. So that is one thing I do see. If a man is removed from your life or if truths are revealed about him, even if you run from that truth, that your ancestors are going to show it to you, even if you run from it. So that's something I see. So the reason your ancestors are doing this for you is because they may have, especially the females in your ancestral line, if you are a woman watching, of course, they are looking out for you because they've had experiences with men where maybe they didn't see the truth or they were in denial of the truth. And I think that for them, there were certain regrets in their lifetime of, I stayed so long with a man that maybe wasn't honest with me, or maybe wasn't genuine or emotionally available, or maybe I deserved better, but I never looked for it and I settled for less. So your ancestors are looking out for you because they want this generational cycle to end, and they want you to know your worth. They want you to know that you're extremely lucky. Grapes are a symbol of luck. I'm researching it now, and the green aventurine crystal is also a crystal of luck. I had no idea why I was drawn to it, but you have a lot of luck, good luck when it comes to love. In your energy, I see that you have a lot of good luck when it comes to opportunities. Even if you don't feel that way, luck is on your side. So, whatever you want, don't ever feel like it's too big. Don't ever feel like you're asking for too much. Because I feel with this pile, there has been a tendency here to accept less than you deserve, or accept breadcrumbs from people because maybe you feel like what you're asking for is too much. Or, even when it comes to opportunities, like you'll take what you can get because maybe you don't want to ask for too much. But you don't have to be in a lack mindset. That's what I see with the Five of Pentacles, because your ancestors will always provide these opportunities for you of what you do want and what you're asking for in love, in your opportunities, whatever you want in life. It's not too much. You can manifest that. You are a master manifester. So if you ever have a tendency to view it in a lack mindset of, if I leave a man that's maybe not treating me right, will I find somebody that will actually be what I want? Yes, you can find that. There are people out there that match up to what you want. I'm not saying your man isn't what you want, but I'm just saying this is what's coming through from your ancestors. So take that message. So grapes. They are spiritual, they have a spiritual meaning of birth and rebirth. So maybe you are either going through a rebirth right now within your connection or individually in some way. And I just saw the word Mars clairvoyantly. So maybe there's something to do with your Mars energy rebirthing. So maybe you are rebirthing from anger, because Mars can be a planet of anger. So maybe if you're going through a stage in your life right now where you're having a lot of experiences of anger come up for you, maybe that is transforming you through your emotions of things that you're angry about. Where I see in the ancestral line, there was a lot of people that didn't have boundaries, that let people walk all over them, that, just were too tolerant and accepting of people's bad behaviors. And it's like the anger of your ancestors for people treating them like that, and the anger of you coming out within you to break those cycles. So if you've been dealing with that, know that it's normal. That's the confirmation. Also, maybe you have traumas around people putting their anger on you or projecting their anger on you, and you're releasing that, healing from that, rebirthing from that. So if you resonate with that, that's confirmation. Mars energy is also the planet of sexuality. So maybe you are rebirthing in some way or healing your relationship to your sensuality in some way, in a healthy way. So they also represent reaping what we sow. So, if you've been an honest person, you're going to reap what you sow, and you're going to attract that too, as long as you accept the truth when you see it, because people are always going to show you the truth of who they are. Whether you accept that or not is up to you. So that's something I definitely see. And they also represent prosperity and abundance. So that's something your spirit guides want to tell you. So maybe because you're going through a rebirth, you want to see if it's If this connection, well, Spirit isn't really showing me anything about your connection, but just about you for the confirmation. You want to see if this is something that's going to be of substance for the future, because I see you being more of a long-term type of focus type of person, where you focus on the long term instead of just short-term gratification. There could be a lot of earth signs in this pile too. It's kind of like you're very focused on your future and you want to see if this is worth it. So if you resonate with that, then this is your pile. I'm also tasting like a chocolatey taste or like a cakey taste. So maybe there could be a lot of foodies watching this pile, or maybe your person is a foodie, or maybe you bond over food. I don't know what it is, but that's coming through. Okay, so does he only care about their body, or is it more than that? Is it genuine love or liking? So we have the Hanged Man. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. I feel like that's a no. It's not just your body. I don't see that. The High Priestess, but you already intuitively know that. 10 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so one thing I do see about you is you're in the stage of your life right now where you're trying to build for your future in regards to your finances. And maybe this person's finances aren't quite there yet. And maybe there's some concerns about that because the 10 of Cups comes right after that with the 10 of Pentacles here. So maybe you're that type of person that wants family for a lot of you watching. If not, just discard the message. But here's grapes again and grapes again. Maybe you want family, you want children, you want, stability in some way. You don't want to struggle or deal with lack. Even with that 5 of Pentacles that came out earlier, maybe you're also healing from a lack mindset or from not having everything you needed in your childhood, and you're healing the root chakra so that you can feel stable and secure, that you have everything you need. And that's what you're working towards right now. So for you, it's not just about, does this person love me? Are they going to be a good husband? Are they going to be emotionally available? For you, you're also having thoughts of, is he going to be a good dad if you want children? Is he going to be a good husband? Is he going to be able to provide, or at least be stable with me and not bring me down financially? Those are all important questions that you're asking right now because you're looking at the long term here. And that's a very good thing to do. We have the Knight of Swords as well. So one thing I see about your person is he's not the type of person that just wants sex. I feel like for a lot of you watching, you maybe even saw this in him intuitively, or just saw it through his actions, or you just intuitively sense that you can trust him. And your intuition is correct. Always trust your intuition. And your ancestors also reveal truth to you through your intuition here with the High Priestess. So always trust it. You can read people like a book. And maybe for some of you, like, he didn't try anything on you until later. Because I see he's the type of person that doesn't just look at sex and, things like that. And he wants to wait. And he wants to get to know the person first genuinely and not just jump into the bedroom things, or, I see he's the type of person that isn't really superficial. So he doesn't just look at looks. Maybe, yes, he's attracted and he does, we do feel attracted to the person, but he's not like just looking for that. So that's something I definitely see here. I think for you, you haven't really spoken to him about these concerns, but it's not because he's doing anything wrong, but just because you want to wait and see for the future, like if this is truly going to work long term. And I think that's where you're going to have to wait and see for the answer. For you, you have your answer here. He doesn't just care about your body. He genuinely likes you, and not just with you. He's that type of person. He has these kind of values where he doesn't just look at that. He doesn't put that on a pedestal. So you can trust him in that sense, but when it comes to the things you want for the future, you're kind of going to have to wait and see how things go. If he actually is, your future husband or the future father of your children, if you want children. 1313 in the clock. And the Wheel of Fortune is here. So I feel like what Spirit's telling me is if this is something you've really wanted for a long time, you're fated to have love with the Wheel of Fortune. So what is fated for you won't miss you. Don't rush into things with this man, because of fears. Don't rush into things because of fears, right? Know that if you're fated to have this, maybe you've been dreaming of it since you were a child, Six of Cups, because maybe you're meant to have it. Maybe it's part of your purpose, So if you resonate with that, don't rush into this. See where things go with this man. See if this is something you want long term or not. One more card to end off the reading. I feel like I don't even really need to pull more cards with your pile because I feel your person's energy and he's trustworthy. You can trust him 100% with no doubt in your mind. But the thing is here, you want more than just trust. You want these things that I spoke about. Temperance, King of Wands. So I do see that he has attraction towards you and passion towards you, and he does find you sexy and your body sexy. And he does want to express that desire, but he doesn't want to come on too strong. Temperance here can represent patience. So if you are in the stage where some of you maybe haven't even been intimate yet, he's okay with waiting if some of you are doing that. Whereas for others of you, if it's a situation where maybe you're still talking and you haven't done it yet, he's okay with waiting, or maybe in the beginning he showed you through waiting to sleep with you. So I see that he's a very patient man and he has good intentions towards you, even with the angel wings here. Good intentions from the start. So you can trust this man. So this is where I'm going to leave your reading. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.